Yo everybody, welcome back to another JD the Gamer video. We're here with DC Dark Legion, and in this video I haven't done a video like this before, I don't think, for this game, but there's so many packages to buy in this game, so many things to spend your money on, so I wanted to let you know which ones I think are worth it and which ones we should toss away. Okay, so you open up the game, you're like, boom, I'm not a free-to-play account, but I'm not trying to spend too much, but I do got some shekels that I want to hand out and get going in the game. Well, let me tell you what to get. First off, first things first, Construction Pass, hands down, one of the best bangs for your dollar in this game that you can purchase out of the shop. You get 120 energy source gems, big whoop. But the main thing is that you unlock an extra slot for your construction. And what does that mean? When you're upgrading your base, you are allowed not 3 but 4 spots. So normally, if you don't buy that pass, you only have one section here in the construction zone to be able to do. So you have your war room, 1 construction, and then 1 research. Well, by purchasing that pass, it unlocks a second construction. So it allows you to just upgrade your rooms quicker, get your base up to par to where you want it to be. So I don't remember what the price of this was because I bought this immediately back when I first started the game. If you can let me know in the comment section down below how much this costs, that would be awesome for the community to know that. But this, the construction pass, definitely top notch. The super monthly pass, now I do think that this is a good bang for your buck, but if you don't, that's fine. But I think it's pretty solid. So you get an extra squad slot, research queues, you get free premium recoveries, 60 on your intel point cap goes up, but then you also get 600 energy source gems immediately, and you get 90 gems a day, which I think that's pretty solid. It's not going to take you through the 90 gems a day, ain't going to take you to the end of the game, right? Like you're probably going to be spending more than that daily, but at least that gives you a good chunk. It's only 10 bucks, but it lasts for 30 days. So that's a good value in my opinion. I think that's worth picking up if you have some money that you're willing to spend. Now, when you get into the weekly pass, this is a new thing that just dropped recently. I also think that this is a solid investment. For 20 bucks, now we're starting to get a little bit higher, so this is where you got to make your decisions, okay? But I do think this is worth it. If you buy them all, this is a total rewards of 800 energy source gems, 21 anvils, which is your summons, 105 ACDC, which works on your skill tree, and 56 quantum components, which works on your vehicles. I think this is a humongous deal right here. Yeah, you can get each one individually. That equals 30 bucks. But if you buy them all at once, that's 20. You get $10 off, and you get all these amazing rewards. Listen, if you got 20 bucks and you want to spend it on this game, I think this is an amazing deal. Again, I do think that the construction pass is worth more long term if you plan on playing this game for a while. But this weekly pass is right up there, man. This might be top 5 best things to get in the game in terms of spending your money. Now, when we go into daily deal, although this is kind of cool, it's only 5 bucks to get all of this. I don't think this is worth it. I've gotten it a couple times. Actually, I think I only got it once. Think so, and I think when I got it, I got Poison Ivy back before they added all these extra characters on here. I don't think it's worth it. Maybe early if you don't have a lot of stars on your character. At 5 bucks, you might be able to star them up a little bit. But as you get them higher, and it takes 20, 30, 40 shards to upgrade, excuse me, I don't think this is worth it. Even though it says 906%. I don't think this is worth it. 5 bucks, I can spend that better somewhere else. The harvest chest. Now, this is where I think 5 bucks does come into play a little bit better. You have all these different options that you can purchase for $5. I do like the $5 for 10 summons here. That's pretty solid to me, but there's also other things that you can get. I wouldn't recommend getting these. Maybe the quantum components if you want to, but I would stick to the Glimmer of Hope pack for the 10 summons. For 5 bucks, you get a guaranteed legendary and then a shot for a mythic. I think that's an okay deal, and you get 300 energy source gems. I wouldn't say this is the best deal in the game, but if you got 5 bucks and you want to spend it, go ahead. Now, these packs right here for the items that allow you to lock when you're transmuting. $100 for only 10 of them, so it's $10 a box. That's a tough sell, man. It's a tough sell. I don't know about these packs. I don't think they're worth it, in my opinion. Now, maybe 20 for 70 quantums if you want to. If you just got disposable income, sure. I think you can go ahead and get away from these packs. I don't like them. I don't think they're of great value for spending money, but it's up to you. I wouldn't. The power buildup, I think this isn't too bad. If you want to spend $10, you get a bunch of stimulators and you get a decent amount of energy source gems. I don't think that's too bad, especially early to mid game, because you're starting to level up your characters. You need a lot of stimulators to do that. Not a bad deal for only $10. Again, is it the best? Top 5? Nah. You can get, and then you have the regular gems. Don't do these. Like, if you absolutely need gems, sure, but there's a lot of packs out there that allow you to get gems, so don't do that. Not great bang for your buck, right? Now, when you go into the event, obviously the event tab, sorry, I don't know if I clicked that too fast. Event tab right here, top right. There's a bunch of different events that are going on. Now, there are some packages in here that you can purchase as you keep going down. Of course, you have the Interstellar. This is energy source gems, though. Now they have one package. I thought it was more than one, but one package, the login rewards. Now, I bought this the first time it came out. It just recently dropped last week. I think was the first week it was out. I just wanted to see how, for $5, it's not too bad. The value, the character, Batgirl's not the most amazing character in the game. But for, what is this, 14, 17, 20, 25 shards for $5. Oh, it says right there. I could have just looked right there. 25 shards for $5. That's an amazing deal, honestly. 1900%. And then you get all these extra rewards as well. 10 mythic shards that you can pick. Not random. You can pick who you want. Some stimulators, some source gems, some summons, some other boxes. This actually isn't a bad deal. Yeah, the character's not the most amazing, but bang for buck, this is up there, man. 25 shards and all this extra stuff for only $5. You gotta admit that's a pretty good deal. And then you have your stuff on the side here sometimes that pop up. The starter pack for Batman. If you're a Batman fan, or you use Bat Family a lot, or you use the Justice League tag a lot, this isn't a bad deal. $10 you get 30 shards. I think $5 you get 20 or 15 shards. I did purchase this last week. I wanted to see if it went up or if it stayed the same, because I had never purchased this pack before. It does go up, so now it's at 30 for $10. Still not a bad deal, man. If you like Batman, that's not a bad deal. So 1100% increase. You get source gems, chips, all this kind of good stuff. Not a bad deal right there if you like Batman. If you don't run Batman, then don't worry about it, right? I mean, it's pretty simple. Like I said, I had purchased the login reward, so it's right there. And then as you do summons and whatnot, if when you go into recruitment and you summon, sometimes packs will pop up, $2 for 5 summons or 10 summons for $3. I don't remember the totals. But those aren't bad deals as well if you're just trying to summon. You can knock some summons out for pretty cheap right there. I think that's all the paid stuff that you can do. The rest of the stuff is in-game currency that you get through the game. But yeah, I think if you're going to spend money, if you got $50, definitely the construction pass. Super monthly pass, I think is worth it. The weekly pass, I think it's worth it. Not the daily, not those, maybe those, maybe the power-ups, maybe the harvest if you got a couple dollars left out of that. And then if you want, you can do the login rewards for Batgirl. I think it's good value, but it's up to you. But those are my top picks. In order to make your account better, spending a little dollars. All right, so there you have it. Those are my picks for what you should spend your money on. If you're going to spend money in this game, spend it wisely. Don't just drop money on stuff that don't make sense to you and your account. Everybody's account is different. So spend the money how you want to spend it if you're going to spend it. Let me know down below if you like this list. If not, if you thought there's a different pack that I should have talked about more that's better value in your opinion. Let me know down below if you agree with it. Thumbs it up, subscribe, all that good stuff, man. I hope you guys enjoyed it. I enjoy making videos for y'all. But until next time, man, it's your boy JD, and I'm out this thing, baby. Peace.